down to the right, second one down.
Hola.
I was thinking about that under the glass.
I am just watching. I did watch I was going back to the pet store, but I did watch the pharmacy one to see if like I picked up on something, and it seemed fine when I went back and looked at it, because I do feel like it was like bring off her vibe or like her thoughts. So again, like telepathic connections, like you're definitely in that energy this weekend. For some, you can look at it as a really good thing, and others, might struggle with it because they're not used to it, or especially when it comes to feeling others people's feelings. That can be, that could also be like overwhelming. I wanted to get rid of that glare for you guys. I don't like the wrinkles in it, but let me just fix the wrinkles. So yeah, the energy from that live video I just did, I didn't feel like I was I was like, why do I hear crickets? Because I forgot to put them back. Okay. There we go. Glare gone. All right. So I got to get rid of the crickets. Hey guys, chomp on your lettuce. All right. Hi. You love the tree? Well, it was on blue. You guys weren't on earlier. Hi. I did switch it to blue, but there's such a glare because of the glass. It actually looks like the tree has sunglasses on. So maybe I'll stick this under the glass after, when somebody's available to, because it opens wide up when someone's available to help me lift the glass, because it's not easy. And Caden's gone for the night, probably for the weekend. Mia's gone for the weekend. I have the house to myself. But there's definitely stuff I can do this weekend on both nights if I choose to. I think I might on one of the nights because there's a couple things going on. But I do remember saying last week, and I chose not to, like the Friendsgivings, things like that. So I guess it just depends on the energy. I did a collective, it's Earth last week, and it ended up being like water as a collective. So, it's grounding energy, making things secure, making sure you feel secure. It's Earth energy, working with Earth, working with land. I'm also hearing air. But I am going to do a quick breakdown of elements. And I'm really hoping it's really brief. Oh, that's nice, Courtney. Having some court time to try. Yeah, I haven't So we'll see, because I'm really liking my energy right now, and I don't want to also. You can go out there and exhaust your energy too with certain atmospheres. So I totally just got pulled to somebody I haven't thought about in a long time. They're like the original TW, so that could be telling me like not to go into the city. City mouse, country mouse. And it's like the whole conversation I just had in the car with you guys. Like, I still don't quite know how to place that for you guys to give you like a definitive answer. So there's something infinite, and everlasting love. Like this, and my fingers are like twining like the trees. So infinite, and but I'm saying it like somebody's infinite, but like I'm saying it and as in like infinity and beyond. I don't know. I feel like this tree has sunglasses on right now, so it's kind of not wigging me out, but I'm just like, huh? So let's do my short little things. I'm going to put 15 minutes on each one. Everlasting love. See it in her eyes. Okay, why am I staring at my fucking phone? Oh, the timer. Maybe somebody's waiting for a message in a bottle. I mean, somebody could just be vibing your feelings this weekend. I don't know. But earth, air, fire, water. That's the earth at 8. Well, we did 8 first last time. That's all right. Let's still bust to the earth. The overall energy this weekend is the earth, okay? I know you guys cannot see that, but we're starting earth at 8. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Okay? See it in her eyes. I feel like I'm singing like 2 different songs, though. I really do. Everlasting love. All right. This deck was out for Earth. What is that hitting that made that do that? All right, Earth. Let me reset the timer. I shouldn't have started. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, weekend energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, weekend energy within this whole Sag energy. 4 of Wands. That was the last one. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 9 of Swords. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles. The Devil. Nine of Swords, Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if somebody is keeping an eye on you. I'm still getting that overhead glare, which is driving me fucking bananas. Hi. Do you want num-nums? I just brought home all your little creatures and didn't feed you. Come on. Quickly, let's go. Come eat your nummy, nummy, nummy. Nummy, nummy, num, num, num. Go get them. Go get them, brother. Go get them. Mysterious creatures, mysterious. All right, 4 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, 9 of Swords, and Coffee. Whole top of my head is itchy. This could be very tempting energy over the weekend. It could also be just fear in regards to something, because you do have the Devil and the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, which can be anxiety, sleepless nights. But I'm seeing it as Wands. It could be Wands. I'm seeing the tree within the tree. I mean, not the tree within the tree, but the tree in the background, the skinny little tree like that. I don't know why I'm being told to read them as both. So it's kind of like, just because maybe a relationship didn't work out in the past, don't be afraid of something new approaching. I also think like you should be keeping something a secret here. This could be somebody daydreaming about you, romanticizing about you. I do feel like you're in a very serious, solid energy. So do be careful that something doesn't come in here and try to trigger you or take you off track, or could be dealing with a Capricorn, but Capricorn energy, but I don't think so, because this feels like an old soul. It feels like a hermit. It feels like, what are you waiting for? Breathing in, breathing out. So there is a connection here. Again, I don't think it's a dream. So it's kind of looking here, breathing in, breathing out, all these back and forth, up and down. Small, short. Small, short, tall. But you could be this person, or somebody's looking at you as this person, or somebody is comparing you to this person. I'd like to just read it as you know what you deserve. Be careful, because this seems like something's settled. Like this is grounded energy, and then something comes in to throw you off. Others of you, this could be a secret relationship. Somebody could be married. This Devil, you have the Empress. Damn, those are both mothers. And the 10 of Pentacles. So there is something long-term here. Be careful you're not the other woman here, guys. But again, I am kind of looking at this as somebody seeing you long term. I mean, you literally have the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles, like that's, and the Empress. I mean, this is something long term that you're either in thinking about, or somebody else is thinking about. There could be another woman in this sense. Somebody may have children with somebody. You also have children, being like the Queen of Pentacles. I would think you're probably the Empress here, and the other one is the wife or an ex-wife. She's usually the wife in a deck along with the Empress, but I do feel like this is different energy. But I feel like you're the Queen of Pentacles here. No, you're the Empress. We're both. So if you know there's not another woman here, you're good. If there's another woman here, then obviously it would look karmic, and it doesn't look like that'd be a good experience. But this devil is kind of telling me fear more than temptation. But it's almost like, it's almost telling me, you know, that someone doesn't have power over you to fuck with your energy as well. Because I do feel like this is an energy that wants to come in and either like poke the bear or stir the pot, or, you know, those sayings, those. This is also a separation, somebody that was with somebody for a long time, and somebody is struggling to come forward to you, or you're struggling to come forward to somebody, vice versa. Let's see what goes down with this Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands. I'm reading it as both for some reason. Has to do with your future. Your ships are here. So are you taking action, or is somebody else taking action? You do have somebody coming in. You do have the Nine of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. So you do have a knight coming in with some type of communication this weekend. I'd say like right now they're hesitant, but then all of a sudden it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Here I come. Dun, 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 dun. But again, like, I don't know if this is hostile. It seems hostile. What do we need to know? Let me grab that deck. Shouldn't be with that. What do we need to know with this Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands? What do we need to know about this situation with the communicate? So communication, forgiveness, working it out. What do we need to know about this communication? So somebody's at a distance from you, but like being bewitched. Someone has something to tell you. It seems to be hesitant but straightforward at the same time. But I don't know if this energy is using that as an advantage, or if it's something that's actually sincere. I think you would be able to decipher. This could be you all of a sudden, like whoa, or it's not telling me it's a bad thing, but it's not telling me it's a good thing. So that's, again, it's like a message for you to use your gut. I don't think you're going to be tested. You could be, but not tested in the sense of like, oh my God, did I choose wrong? You know, somebody is holding back. It could even be you. Either because you know something, or you know better, or it's fear of not knowing if you're making the right choice. Because something tells me you're already content as is. Something like a long journey. You've been on a long journey. because it is solid, and I can't tell what that vibe is. So Spirit definitely wants you to decide how you want to play something out. It's kind of like free will here. But be careful nobody comes in just to like mess with your energy. You are being guided, or the person coming towards you is being guided. I want to look at it as you. It's best to watch out for a sign before moving forward. Although you are ready to enjoy the fruits of your hard work, but do not decide to embrace any one aspect of your life just yet. Wait for some more information to emerge before making that choice. This card also means it's best to use your intuition when you're making a final call, rather than your rational mind. Try to read the signs carefully and trust your instincts. Although it may be frustrating to wait, proceeding when it's time will be much more rewarding. Use this if you feel like you're at a crossroads. Self-doubts can be overpowering, waiting for the right time, the right juncture. The fog stays still before getting ready to rejuvenate. Imagine being a frog and patiently waiting for the right moment. If waiting it feels hard, try focusing your attentions on the sounds of nature, especially the frog. So this could also be saying whomever is going to approach you, you might want to wait. So something's off with the communication. So I could see why Spirit's kind of like not hesitant, but this is very solid energy. This is a relationship. This is your future. This is longevity. This could be a work. This could be a partnership. It could be a lover. It could be tempting. Maybe don't look too much into something. Just enjoy the energy. I'm here and enjoy the expansion. You might not want to engage with communication right now with somebody. Even if they write to you or something, it's like you have to question how you feel, or question somebody else's motives. It is good motives, but until you feel safe, or you feel like you can pin hand location, or you feel like you can pin the energy, it's about how you feel safe entering a conversation here. Because I do think it's good intentions. But if you're unsure and nothing's clicking, I would hold off. Be patient on yourself. I mean, someone might really want to see you, talk to you, but like if it just doesn't feel right to you because you don't want an energy altering your energy, then just, I'm not saying don't communicate. It looks like you can communicate, but I don't know, maybe you don't want to communicate. But it still feels like a good situation. So that's an interesting message. Communicate, don't communicate. So one message for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have guardian and boundaries. Well-being and unconditional love. Make sure you definitely come first this weekend. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Control. Awareness at the bottom of the deck. Your well-being. Control your well-being here. So that is also telling me like your vibration, and then you have mental repetition. So this isn't about being weary, because something I feel like here is going to end up solid, but right now it's like you don't have the answer to something. And I mean, I see patience. I see you just being you. It doesn't look bad at all. It looks good, but it's almost like do not overthink something, or maybe you do need to overthink. No, it seems like you could overthink. So if you get in the energy where you're overthinking, hold off on whatever this is, guys. It's not going to go anywhere. Like, in the sense of like, it will still be there when you feel like you can calm your brain, your energies. I'm also getting pulled to like a soul decision, like intuition, or just till you can control your feelings, your thoughts. And again, it could be like really good like information, but if it's just like, what? I don't understand, or it feels like a tower, or it doesn't mean you got to meet up with this person. It doesn't mean you got to tell this person you feel the same way. It's just until something clicks with you. Hi, baby. I know you're right in my ear, too. Until something clicks with you. Because if the same thoughts over and over and over in your head and you can't get that thought out, the communication is not going to be as successful as you think. What am I missing here? I'm missing something. I guess we're not missing something, Spirit says. So maybe it just feels like you're missing something. So I do feel like you gotta like wait until something clicks or feels right. So if something doesn't feel right this weekend, it might interrupt your energy, just like in a way that's not going to be beneficial for you, like health, well-being, don't push yourself. Because maybe this is something that comes around, and at one point it was stressful, and that energy needs to calm down, especially if something is like this conversation is meant to happen, Because I'm still getting that warning, especially with the devil here and the empress. So again, there could be two women, and that's the last thing you need to be worried about, thinking about. So if you ask me, someone's not giving you possibly the answers you're seeking, or it's just you don't know or you don't want to ask. Oh man, what the fuck is this? Eight of Wands, you got some type of communication. I think there's another woman who would just always be in their life. It could be, they love their mom's opinion, or there is a situation here where somebody does have children with somebody else. Oh, what is this? Whatever the message is in regarding another woman, I think is a good thing. It feels like a good reading, but it feels like it can also be a little confusing. So I think that's why it's kind of like, take your time with something here. But you don't look like you're ready to jump in, but somebody else might be ready to jump in. It's almost like, oh man. I'm going to give you one more and leave it at that. One more. Luna. Luna, this card represents freedom and desire of an all the illuminated path in moonlight dreams. This night can bring comfort. The night can bring comfort and let your imagination fly and show you a wild side. In the dark, our subconscious things do come to the surface, valid clues of hidden situations. You can achieve your goals and desires by paying close attention to the illuminations of logic and reason. This is the card that represents prophecy when it comes to dreams and the unrealization of the wild side that calls upon you. Our body's in at 60% water. The moon affects levels. Celestial body, the power to induce our subconscious in dreams. Try telling your deepest wishes and inspirations. After you state your wish, say, and so it will be. I feel like I read that all wrong. So this is asking you to wait till something's more illuminated, like make reason or logic of it instead of your gut. And one of the other reads was all about your gut. So if communication comes in, obviously you guys can communicate. It doesn't seem awful. It just... It's just telling me there is something that you've thought of plenty and it wasn't like settling. And those energies are going to come back around. So it could be one of those things where like somebody comes around and hits you up, but it's like, what is it you really want? Especially if somebody's not like a straight shooter. There's nothing more frustrating than that, right? So the spirit's just like, be careful what you put yourself into this weekend when it comes to some type of communication. Like this would be like, don't use your gut, don't use your intuition, been there, done that. It didn't really work, or it worked, but you just don't want to put yourself in the situation again. because your intuition right now could lead you to want to be in somebody's arms, and you feel like that's the answer. But for some of you, it can be the answer. But others of you, it's not the answer. And it's going to take time for you to feel secure. I guess it really boils down to how a conversation plays out. So right off the bat, it's either going to tell you, no, you don't want to conversate, or maybe it's worth hearing somebody out. Where's that other deck of cards? So here, let's get one more. See, something here is going to take a little time. Give. One of the best feelings we can experience is give to others. When you do so, you feel uplifted, and our lives can improve greatly because someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. So maybe it's your time to give or somebody else's time to give. Maybe this is spirit giving. I'm not really sure. It's going to be different for everybody. I'm sorry this reading felt complicated. So clearly something is complicated. But to me, like, if these are two different women, or whether it's you, regardless, it's grown-ass freaking women making decisions, and it feels like everything should be fine. And the fear of whatever this is, to me, would be lack of communication, lack of trust, lack of somebody who's nervous to say something. But then it's like, boom, all of a sudden somebody wants to come in and take charge too. So if you feel unsettled in a situation, you know how like a long time ago we would be like, oh my God, I just want to have a conversation or explain something, or like, that's not the vibe I'm getting. But maybe this is a situation that something does has to be explained before, friendship. And that could be like confusing. Do you just go over, jump in bed, do whatever it is because the connection's there? Like, that's not what spirit wants you to do. Like, this feels like an explanation is needed before you guys can just go back to like being friends. And sometimes people, they don't even need that explanation, or they don't even want to have that talk, and they just want to like fix things in other ways, and it's kind of unrealistic. So it's the Empress is being put in a situation where if something doesn't give her some type of security, she's not going to move forward this weekend with something. I mean, I think that's smart if you ask me. So let's go to air 3830. And all of a sudden my throat hurts. But I don't think this is like an actual illness with the well-being card. So I almost said Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again. Let's clear the energy, please. Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's clear the energy, please. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, weekend energies. King of Wands. I don't want this, but I want to see what it was. Five of Wands. Weekend energy for Aries, Aquarius. Not Aries. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So again, it's like that whole Aquarius, Aries mesh. Ace of Swords. King of Wands, Two of Wands, Ace of Swords. Like somebody here is choosing to communicate. You have the Page of Cups, Three of Pentacles. So it could be, this could have to do with work, teamwork, effort. It could be a new contract. This could be, and I'm sorry, this could be, looking for something. I'm hearing the price is right. So if it is work, I'm not really sure what that's. I'm hearing entitled. Someone feels entitled. Be careful there. But this is making a solid decision to communicate, put work into something, because there is some type of feeling. In some cases, this King of Wands is non-committal. It's all about fun, fire, chemistry, excitement. And I only mention that because the Three of Pentacles is here, and that's more about putting effort into something, being a team. Some of you could be a team lead that need to take a little more charge with the group if it's work, or this is just, taking the lead to put the effort into something here. Someone did leave something behind, and it could be, I'm hearing their swagger. I don't know what that's about. Could be their ego. But this is telling me someone transformed something or wants to transform something. What's this Two of Wands for this weekend, please? Because this is, you already made a decision to come forward and communicate. It's just a matter of when and how. See, this one's holding back with communication. It could be thoughts of them still holding on to you, but to me, it's holding back. You got the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Somebody's holding back communication. Or you can read this as, this is what this person was doing. This person was holding back communication, and now they're ready to communicate. So it had to do with this person's energy, but it has shifted. That doesn't mean it's any better. It just means it's shifted. Don't overthink something or overlook something here. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles, please, for this weekend. To me, it's a new contract. You're putting effort into something. It's a feeling. You're enjoying it. You have the Lovers and the Three of Swords. And communication. Like, what the fuck? So again, it can be three people. Somebody older, wiser, younger with the Page, who knows? But I will tell you that whomever wants to communicate this weekend, it is someone from your past, whether it's you reaching out to somebody or somebody else reaching out to you. But the last time you talked to this energy, there was disappointment. Disappointment in their words, disappointment in their actions, disappointment with no action, no words. It's something like that. This is somebody who definitely purposely held back from you. Could have ghosted you, went crickets. Could have lost something, someone. It's like they always wanted to communicate because it feels like a loss, but I don't know. It looks like now somebody's ready to communicate. But you have 2 3s, so that can be a little sticky. So somebody could just be seeing something differently here with the feelings.
Hey,
yeah, I went to Anthony's. You leaving?
I'm going to the grocery store.
Okay.
Just going to get Mom some beer, some apples, some coffee, some nuts. That's about it.
Okay. Alrighty. Mom doing okay up there?
Yeah, she's tired. She was taking a nap, and I didn't know it because I didn't look. And I said, hey, you want to take a ride with me to the grocery store? And I woke her up.
Oh, okay.
But then she's debating on taking a nap and laying down in bed and taking a nap.
Okay.
I'm going to go. All right, see ya.
All right, see you back soon. So again, it could just be this whole debating thing when it comes to communication, but somebody really does. Somebody looks like it's a court couple, like a couple. This Hierophant, to me, this isn't a lesson. even if there was a lesson involved. This is pulling me to the first reading with Earth. You could be dealing with a fire sign or both air. I'm not really sure. The Lovers being Gemini. But I will tell you, this definitely is somebody from your past that disappointed you that is going to come forward and communicate. And it could even be a feminine coming towards a man or a feminine same sex. I thought for a second someone felt ashamed, but they don't. So that could be a message for you. Careful, it's not somebody that wants to just trigger you. And they want that Queen of Wands energy again because they miss it. But they're the ones that left it, So be careful you don't have somebody here that just wants to use you or, work with some of your, and it's like they just want your energy. Oh, I just got dizzy between these two. Damn it, I was just going to say that. So this could be two people that were actually in a marriage, or I just had a long distance relationship, or were married, still has kids with somebody. It is pulling me to Earth a little bit with it could be two different women. These could be two fire signs. And this is why somebody held back on making a decision when it comes to communicating with you, because they know they already hurt you. I think you're going to have a tough weekend with this energy, with air. And I think it's fire signs. You might choose fire over air, choose air over fire, because there's a lover here too. Even though somebody could have been married and you were the lover, it could also be it was you two and then there was this. Something's telling me you have a choice, because this person could come towards you. Somebody could be blaming you for a divorce, or blaming you for coming in between something. This is King of Wands. Honeymoon, attending somebody's wedding phase, caution, find out more information, don't overwork yourself, open up your heart, you attract more love, date night, dear Lord. It's going to be an extremely impulsive energy this weekend. And again, it's pulling me to the very beginning of the read. I think my women are going to be torn between two men. I literally just reached out to somebody, literally out of the blue, and I do that. But I'm also thinking about someone else. And it's not to have sex, it's not to this, but it is somebody from my past. Somebody here could really just need you or experiencing some type of, maybe like some type of support. Because you do have a big turnaround here. And I'm not worried if this person responds to me or not, to be quite fucking honest with you. I won't even find it aggravating. Maybe that just had to happen out of the blue for certain energies with the entire first reading I just read to you guys with the messages. Maybe that had to happen for that energy to get cut. Or it was meant for me to reach out to speak up. Not on my end. He would have to speak up. I'm actually very surprised. I just did that in the middle of a reading. I don't usually do that. Ever. I don't do that with too many people. I mean, I could have made something real clear for me right there, or I could have put myself in a situation where I don't know who's who. And it's not about knowing who's who. It's not about my future. It's about in the moment. What's right for me in the moment. And I'm shocked I went in this direction. So that said a lot for some of you. Again, it's bringing me to the very beginning of the very first reading I did, where it could have been a really good thing and maybe I don't get a response, and that's the answer. It's just the energy. And others, finally, maybe you're dealing with somebody who's never responds, but now all of a sudden they might respond, and it could throw you off. And you could make it more complicated. But what just happened could have been like the end of the reading when it came to Earth, with like no communication. But this is telling me there's communication. It's just not somebody wanting to share something. Interesting. King of Wands, one more for this King of Wands. King of Cups. This is somebody who definitely has feelings for you, and now you got the Queen of Cups. So something here could have just been destined. I could have just fucked with my own energy. Who knows? I could have made things more complicated for myself. Or maybe I didn't. Because I can be extremely impulsive. And when I do it, I know it's meant to happen. It can have a good outcome or it can have a bitter outcome. So we'll leave it at that because that's a very clear message. Let's move on to fire. Some people might lose some people this weekend, guys. It's just the energy. And like you never thought you'd make that decision, and then you did it, and you changed your fate. You changed your realignment. If Spirit's okay with it, then so be it. But there is also caution here. So again, maybe the wrong one is the right one, and the right one is the wrong one in regards to thoughts. And me and him don't even really communicate anymore. But I did just open a door. It's one of those doors that I don't want to keep open, that I keep open, and it could be for karmic reasons. To be quite honest with you, I'm even surprised I'm sharing this with you. But again, we're all going to experience some type of jolt of energy this weekend. Fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. You saw a rocket ship. 3 of Cups could be a get together, could be hanging out with friends. The holidays, feeling good, some type of celebration. You know, the King of Swords. It's funny because I just did air and air had fire, and now fire is perceiving air. Aries, Leo, Sag, weekend energy. Someone could be closed off. You have the High Priestess. Ooh, I like that. It's kind of like, you know, they know. So maybe you think fire is the right person, but it's the wrong person, and air is the right person, vice versa. There's something with air and fire here. When it felt like earth and air, now it's air and fire. Maybe next will be fire and water. Who the heck knows? The Star. One more for fire. Because this could also be like a secret. But the Star, you got a Pisces and 2 signs of Aquarius here. The Sun, the Moon, the Hermit. Damn. Something may be out of your hands, because when Major Arcana comes in and it trumps the lower Arcana, it's something usually is out of your hands, and you have more minor Arcana. Here we go with another court couple, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. What the frig is happening here with court couples? Damn. In air, we had the King and Queen of Wands, and in fire, now we have the Queen and King of Air, Swords. What's happening here? I don't think this is, I think this could even be another woman with the 3 of Cups. I also feel like someone's trying to tame this energy of destiny with this Star. Like she doesn't want her around. He doesn't want that around. It's like another woman, a man, another woman, another man, but nobody wants. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Complicated. So try not to feel complicated. What's this 3 of Cups? Because this felt like happy-go-lucky energy, and then all of a sudden it got more like, I don't know, but the Empress. Communication. There's multiple women here. I do feel in the last couple of reads it was multiple men, and there still could be multiple men, but there's also multiple women. Tell me about the King of Swords, please. So maybe you think the fire is right, but the air is right, and the air is right, or the fire is wrong. Queen of, motherfucker. There's 2 men and 2 women here. That's being juggled. Thought about. Someone's putting a lot of energy into this thought. These fire signs don't usually put that much energy into a thought. So that's that Page of Cups that was hidden over here, I think, with fire. And then you had that whole message of like a logical mindset too. Got the Magician with the Star. But something is meant to be manifested in the world with the Queen of Swords. And then here comes the King of Cups. But how funny is that? The Queen of Swords has the King of Cups. The King of Swords has the Queen of Cups. What the fuck? Are you kidding me right now? Everybody is going in a new direction. How? I don't know. And then you have the Empress here with the Three of Cups, as if this woman makes someone happy. She could have kids. She may not. There might, maybe he is going through a divorce, already had a divorce, or she, but like meeting somebody new. But like, are you guys thinking like this is my life partner? I don't know people's thoughts here, because this just looks like happy-go-lucky energy, as if like there's a court couple and something went down, but then there's like an Empress. Somebody definitely has children in this reading. Or this is you deciding whether or not you want to have children within this reading. Or bring children into your world. You got moving, change your residence, divorce. Yeah, see, like, I don't know if somebody's looking at you as a life partnership, or like you fucked up someone's life because of a divorce. And mind you, if you are a catalyst for anything, you are not the cause of divorce, but something's telling me somebody is blaming another woman or another man for something, and that's bullshit. We're going to separate because of another woman, or yeah, I'm telling you, like, but that's bullshit. When people throw other energies upon you like that, like, you didn't cause this. That person in that situation put you in the middle of something that caused this. At the end, it's on them and the other person. That's karmic. But something is ending and something's beginning, because you have the World, which is an ending card. And then you have a beginning here. Something you can create. It could be a challenge. Maybe somebody doesn't want to get hurt again. Maybe somebody has an addiction. That's stopping something or ended something. Again, you could be dealing with an air sign, even though we're reading fire, and then intimacy. So that's what he's kind of feeling. It could be an air sign. I suggest you watch fire. And again, I just reached out in fire to someone. Someone just reached out to somebody in air, which is fire. Now this is fire and it's showing air. So I could actually fuck with my own brain here with who's right, who's wrong. The right one you think is actually the wrong one, and the wrong one is actually the right one. That's hitting everybody. Whether it comes in or not, it's a thought. It's just there. It will hit everybody some way, somehow. It could even just be a thought of like how something went down in your family, how your parents got divorced, how your grandparents got together. Like, there's something, I'm hearing historical, but there's landslide. Could be, well, lots of prayers if that happens, but somebody's full of themselves. Give it time. There is some type of communication here. Again, I don't want you to be in a situation of a third party. So if you need clarity, get fucking clarity. Don't make assumptions. Don't overthink. Ask questions if you need to. Be smart about it. I do feel you should listen to your intuition too, and your gut, but you also have to make rational decisions here too. So the two of you could be very loving energies, but you're being very rational. The red flags you're ignoring now will come back later to haunt you. And change your residence. You could also be moving in with a partner. You're definitely building something new here with somebody. Luck is on your side. Make room for the new, as the beginning is now coming towards you. doesn't come in this week and it's coming in soon, but this energy is out there and it could completely take you by surprise. That can be that tower energy, and it could be a move you actually make on your end. Or it's a move that's gonna, maybe you need to feel disappointed again in the situation to know it's not your situation, but just because you feel disappointment again doesn't mean that it's not your situation. Oh, dear spirit, what the fuck, guys, with this weekend? Maybe you're better off not engaging with any energy this weekend that has to do with an ex or has some type of attachment or like an unknown factor to it, to be quite honest with you. I mean, give me a kiss like peanut butter. All right, so water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You got the Ten of Wands, but it also says you can manifest elsewhere. You have the Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords, Six of Cups. Fuck, dear Lord. Here's the breakdown with the emotions this weekend, guys, with water. 2 tens, 1 9. It has to do with your past. 8 of Swords. So this feels like victory here, but this, I feel ego. I feel uncertainty. This is not energy I want to work with. And I hope this is energy that you don't take on either, because something's too crucial here to miss. So maybe my own thoughts tell me, yep, not the person, it's over. And then my intuition pulls me to a situation where I didn't think I'd just be pulled to. So the fuck, do be wary this weekend. Apparently I'm the prime example for you this weekend. Who knows how it's going to roll. Say, it's telling me to give you an example. Say I went out tonight and met somebody new or started talking to somebody, and then the next day that person like responds to you, but you just met somebody. I'm telling you, this weekend is meant to like really be smart about it. Like if you truly from the bottom of your heart want to start something new, make sure that is your mindset. I feel like it's the only way you can get through some energy this weekend. Your mindset has to tell you, like, do I make this decision off my gut or something rational? And however it goes down, don't put pressure on yourself. There's no reason to overthink this. You're going to overthink. Only if a scenario, there's some type of scenario coming into play here. You got the 8 of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands. It could be solo. This is showing me teamwork. You have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like, this is weighing on somebody. Thinking about them at work, nervous, sleepless nights. This is somebody who I believe does want to manifest with you, but I also feel like this energy is not coming forward. I don't know if it's you snooze, you lose. You got the 4 of Pentacles there. It's like holding back because what? They're too nervous. The King of Cups. So this could be going on with a masculine energy in regards to you or how somebody else is going to feel. There's that Knight of Swords that wants to kind of come rushing in and communicate. That's way too many. Some type of message, but it's like, do I message? Because it's the 8 of Swords. Do I do it? Do I not? Do I do it? Do I not? And it's like, holy fuck, like this is overwhelming. You have to conquer whatever this is. But then that's really slow. But then you also have 3 knights. Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Straight talk, some type of offer. There is feelings involved, but there is an energy that seems to also be holding them back. So What the fuck is this? Let go, make room for the new. Somebody has something to tell you. A love spell. I think you're going to feel like you're making the wrong decision, but it could be the right decision. I'm glad I did weekend energy reads for you guys, but I'm not, because this is only confusing me or you guys, but this could be, it's just meant to go down this way. Your happiness could be somebody else's disappointment. What the fuck? Tell me about this King of Cups, please. Tell me about this King of Cups, please. You could have somebody older, somebody younger, older man, younger man. Again, could be a fire sign, intimacy, reminiscing with the Six of Cups. You obviously had something good at some point. What is this Knight of Swords? Do I reach out? Do I not? Do I deliver this message? Do I not? Commitment. Maybe this person knows things will move forward if they communicate, because I do feel hesitation, but date night. So I think somebody is going to reach out, whether it's you or them, but going to the next phase, attending a wedding. Something is meant to be this weekend. It's very clear. And it might not work out, but it could work out, guys. This could all be like somebody's thoughts, going to work out, not going to work out. It's like plucking a petal. Do they love me? Do they love me not? You know, it does feel like that. I'm just going to get your best advice for water in regards to this situation. Best advice for water in regards to this situation. This is like catching feelings all over again. Heart-to-heart conversation. So this is going to come in, you know, you could have a different lifestyle. Financial issues could be a factor right now. Maybe somebody feels like they just got to work. Something's weighing on them, you know, but like regardless, and religious factors, regardless of what's going on the outside, this is bringing energies together. And at the end of the day, these can be discussed. But for right now, I think a heart-to-heart conversation is needed. It's either going to happen or it's not. Again, this can be a total fucking breakup. And this is somebody telling somebody they're going in a new direction. And then this energy comes towards you, because the energies that are being projected this weekend are definitely meant to be projected. So it's like sudden, shocking things that you didn't think you would allow back in your life, or it's shocking to somebody else because you're not allowing it back into your life. You know, it's one of those weekends. It's the energy, it's the transit. And today's the 29th, and there was something with a big deal on the 29th. So it's the energy shift. How something plays out over the weekend, I don't know. And if this isn't you and you're just comfortable having a good weekend, that's great. That's amazing. Enjoy it. And others of you, the turnaround, enjoy that too. If there's a turnaround, you know. I love you guys. I will see you over the weekend. I love you, love you, love you. Bye, guys.